Hey guys, Sadistic Picker here, and today we are going to take apart this Amberley Security. Reason being is because I can't get the key to turn, and funny enough, the guy says he's done some real good work to it. I believe him, and ooh, that's nice and tight. Anyway, that it's supposed to kind of stick when turning, but man, this thing's really sticking. Actually, before I do this, I should probably show it and watch it just turn all nice every time. I mean, it's really locked up. Now I probably won't get the plug to turn. It took me forever to get it to turn. There we go. Alright, so yeah, we're going to take it apart and see what's going on here. This is Lockpicka69’s number 32. His 32nd CL. Do you not see the irony? Black lives nice and slow, so we don't lose any springs. Is owned by a rich white Jew who also happens to be evil, but not because he's Jewish. And you know, the most important thing, it is really important not to lose a guy's spring, because some people use different springs, especially than what I probably carry. And some people cut them down. Okay, we got a spool. Ooh, that's pretty. It's a spool with a knob at the end. Yeah, that is really pretty. I like that. See if we can get you guys a good look at that. Cool. I haven't seen one quite like that. I wonder, I was going to say, I wonder if I should test it as we go to see, but then I'd have to take out the bottom ones too. Holy cow, this one's in there. Thanks. I'm really glad to see cavalry coming over the hill. 450. Yeah. Well, by the way, that's also something they posted us. They talk about the credit system. There we go. Ooh. I don't know if that thing was cross-threaded. Some of these look like... Ooh, thank God caught that sucker. Looked like they was hard to thread. I do feel like I'm on Calvary. I think we've all learned I don't know where. Skull mount. So, but that's the true spirit of Christmas, is making sure that we divide and conquer by race. Yeah, of course. Absolutely. Which brings us to this now. Oh, I think this might be the problem here. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a piece that's all... Well, never mind, that might just be how it was ground down. We know you're watching. Oh, it's funny, that's true. Now, here's the thing. Nope. I don't care. Okay, quarterback Garrett. Yep. Did you want a black Santa? What about your full black relatives? Okay. I don't want a black Santa. Looks like this piece has been broken. This pin's broken off inside, so there's probably some broken stuff. But the cool thing is I think I might be able to make a pin like this. Yeah, this has really got some effed up. It's been through some work. Okay, on to the next one.
sombrero Taco Tuesday that you brought, that you purchased from a Mexican is not cultural appropriation. Taking a historical figure who has been an important, arguably one of the most important cultural icons of Western civilization and changing the race is cultural appropriation. I don't care. I just don't know why it's necessary. I don't understand why people feel they need a black Santa Claus.
Yeah. By the way, Santa Claus, if Santa Claus had started out black, I wouldn't need a white Santa Claus.
No, we need a white MLK Jr.
Well, yeah, or a white Michael Jordan.
Yes.
I'm looking.
Well, there was Larry Bird.
That's not.
There you go.
Not true.
And of course, I'm not putting these in the right pin selection, but I know I'm working from the back first.
Gave up his belongings. Okay, this was someone who was venerated as a saint. Okay.
Was he white or black?
He was something. He would be Mediterranean looking. Okay. So in other words, TSA would scan him first.
Cool.
Yes.
Let's just turn, tan him up.
Now the Netherlands changed, and he did adapt throughout time to Santa Claus. Santa Claus. I don't know how they pronounce it.
It's a cool looking pin.
The tale spread to the New World, where Washington Irving, he portrayed St. Nicholas as like this portly Dutchman who would fly these skies in a wagon. I'm sure they added reindeer.
Alright, I think we should do one first here.
But you know what? Hey, that's also a part of American culture. But again, just like boycotting white businesses from Black Lives Matter, and now saying we need a black Santa Claus, first off, this is not in the spirit of Christmas. And Santa Claus, here's the beauty of Santa Claus. He is white, historically. Megyn Kelly got in trouble for that. No, Santa Claus is white. I don't know what race the Bafana is. I don't care. Just be true to the original.
Yeah.
Just be true to the comics. Yeah. Now, the issue here is you take something beautiful and you ruin it. Think about it for a second. Santa Claus, and I know a lot of Christians will get mad at the Santa thing because they would think that it would conflate Santa and Jesus. I'm not one of those guys. I think that Santa is a wonderful allegory for children. Think of who Santa Claus is. Santa Claus is a jolly man who gives completely selflessly with no expectation of anything in return other than your behavior to your fellow men. Not your behavior towards Santa. It doesn't matter how you treat Santa. You never see Santa. He only asks that you treat your fellow human better. By the way, if you do, he delivers presents to everyone. Black, yellow, red, white, unless your father got
I don't know if that spring's supposed to be like that or not, but that spring looks like it's severely compressed. Oh, and that was pin number 1.
Canceling it to say you can't celebrate Christmas with Black Santa because they get rid of Uncle Ben, Aunt Jemima. It's the same exact thing. They just say you can't celebrate it now because this is our thing. That's not.
Except they weren't even historical references. Aunt Jemima was an inspiration. There was a lady who was an inspiration, but Aunt Jemima I don't think was a real person. Was inspired by the Egyptian.
Yeah.
I know you want to because
It's real.
It's real, very real.
Don't tell me no.
Well, the issue here is a bottle of syrup. I like looking better. Yeah, well now the syrup's boring. I quit pancakes. Why go?
All together.
Oh, there we go.
Remember when she'd be at the table animated?
Yeah. Oh, talking like Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
Need to get some screwdriver, Allen wrenches.
I may not just drink the syrup. Your mom sat down, and I used the pancake as a napkin.
Oops.
The issue here is that people will say,
Make sure we put it in the right spot.
No. The issue here really is, look,
Oh, maybe these are how these springs are. Huh.
racism. Santa Claus wasn't created
Yeah.
exclusively for white
I guess that's how they're made. Cool.
White businesses don't serve exclusively white people. That would be racist. Saying do not do business with white people is also racist.
Extraordinarily racist.
Well, how about we just start it right now? We'll start a hashtag. Don't support white businesses. Wait a minute. That makes this good.
Lord, Gerald.
I know.
Not good.
I hope they have an armed helicopter.
I know. You can't do that.
No, but and I would never dream of that.
Of course not.
I'm not going to support white only business. You know what? I'm not white business, black business.
Oh, cool.
Small business. I support.
Here we got a pin in pin.
Isn't that what the plan was?
Man, that's awesome.
Businesses, obviously, that was part of it. It was like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Have you not seen this record play before?
Well, like, I honestly don't care. Like, if I bring my kid to a mall...
I wonder if that's what number 3 was supposed to be too, and it's just missing it or stuck in the plug. Huh. Well, we're gonna find out here real quickly. We got some good pin work here.
My son doesn't look at that like things as color. He's 6.
All of these kids will. That's the issue.
That's the problem
We
I
grew
have
up
with
in a
this.
much more post-racial America. I didn't have many black kids at my Well, you know what? Comment below. Comment below if you're around the age of 30, like I am. We didn't have any black kids in my high school. We had a lot of Asians. We had a lot of Middle Eastern kids. We had a lot of Jewish kids, and we had a lot of Indian. We were friends with everybody. And there were a couple of black kids in our grade. We were friends with them. It wasn't an issue. We didn't even think about it. The shows that we watched were Fresh Prince. We watched Family Matters. We never even thought about it. Now you'll never have another Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You'll never have another Jeffersons. You'll never have another Family Matters. What you have is what? You have BET. You'll have Tyler Perry shit. And then you have white people stuff. And you divide it. And now when kids are being reminded of race at every single turn, and of course you're telling young white kids that they need to check their privilege, and you're telling them that Santa Claus is no longer a thing, and we need to make sure that, guess what happens? You create this paranoia of racial differences where there don't need to be any. And I'm really worried that you're going to create a generation of more racists than any that have existed since pre-civil rights. Let me know that's a genuine concern of mine. I talk with young kids, and they're really afraid of the racial issue. Kind of like you see young men now statistically don't want to date because they're afraid of being accused. I bet you're seeing some young kids saying, I don't want to step on a landmine, and so they just avoid. Some kids avoid having black friends. Black friends probably avoid having. We shouldn't have that. We shouldn't have a world where people are so afraid to reach across the aisle and acknowledge differences, but that not all the differences matter all that much. That's how we grew up. That's not how these kids are growing up.
Well, if you look at even in the 90s.
Good job on these.
This isn't this amazing new thing that. Right. That's the problem is they're making news out of it. It's like, do you really think if black guys ever put on a Santa costume?
On your pen work, Lockpicka69.
Well, he does that with everything. We're allowing black Santas in our park.
Well,
wow.
Whoa. So brave. There you go. Racism's over.
Yeah, thanks. Let's watch your Fauci documentary, you shit company. Sorry, language. I'm really working on it.
Prancer has a spinner. By the way, actually, we have.
All right.
I'm not mistaken, we actually
So,
have, I believe, here right now on the show.
let's see if I can't
We have the first ever, I believe, on the line. Do we put a black Santa?
zoom in on these pins
Real black Santa. He will be the actual Santa that good.
so you guys can see the work. And it was
Mr. Black Santa. Let me make sure that
this pin here, I believe.
It looks like we got him here. Here he is.
Do we do Black Santa?
Yeah.
Are you there?
Hello. Hey to the world. Hey to the. Merry Christmas.
Let me try to find the
You
camera.
look, Mr. Claus, you look kind of familiar.
Don't be saying we all look alike now.
Well, that's not what I said. That's not
Yeah,
lying at all. Just don't. We're live. We can't edit that.
I don't know, Lockpicka. You're gonna have to tell me if that
Santa, aren't you O.J. Simpson?
No, yeah, come on now.
that was like that.
Santa, black and Santa, black and Claus.
Okay.
Ho ho ho, y'all.
No, that's definitely
Let me show you the whole pin now.
You're O.J. Simpson.
No.
Yeah, you are.
No. Now tell me what you want for Kwanzaa.
I don't celebrate Kwanzaa. No one actually
Oh.
does.
Happy Hanukkah then. Go
Sorry, guys.
go and fit it.
There we go.
That's a problem.
You can tell this pin's seen some abuse, and I believe that's what it was, what was causing it to fuck up. All right. So, yeah, let's take a look at the core.
Because if you did it.
Yeah, no, I did.
What?
Yeah, I killed it.
If you did it.
Yeah, I killed that bitch.
Okay.
Sorry about the wobbling camera.
If I did.
Yes,
It's the stand. I'm gonna make a stand for it.
So listen, don't you think that Disney's hiring you is a little, based on your previous, a little dangerous?
Why? I never killed no kid.
You're covered in blood right now.
Oh, yes I am. But it's my blood.
Let's
Which
see.
means I gotta go get myself to the hospital. Ho ho ho.
Are you sure they actually have beds available?
Who cares? There'll be white dancing bitches, and that's all I really want.
Okay, all right. Good luck with your job now, OJ.
Oh, ho ho ho, Steven. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna fucking kill you one
All right.
day.
Let's
Get
stay
it?
with
Let's go.
Oh, come on.
Wow. Yeah.
Whoops.
Black Santa's a little aggressive, I gotta say.
He
turned violent.
He sounds kind of like a ladies' man.
Yeah. I'm not.
Kind of like.
I don't like what's. I
I've never taken one of these clips off, but
I want to make sure
I see why people use
Hey, you know what? Let me ask you guys before Fauci
two things here.
is not watching the show. Fauci.
Let's see.
The reason I'm saying is because in my mind, when I think Rand Paul, he's inextricably linked with Fauci. When I think of Rand Paul,
Let's see if I can't find something to.
like in other words, there's no just Rand Paul.
They're caricatures of each person.
It's a split screen of Rand Paul and Fauci.
It just makes common sense.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
So I want to ask you though, Rand Paul, we're going to have the show. We don't have a lot of guests on this show. We have them maybe a few times a month.
Yeah.
Comment below if you would like to see more guests, or if you
Like who you would like to see.
who you would like to see as a guest. Because a lot of people are like, just keep doing this.
Aha!
Yes, we don't have people who are here just to promote their
Awesome.
Usually we try and have someone who actually provides
Ta-da!
some value here. I can't. You don't often get the press.
That was exciting.
Who's like, so-and-so is promoting their new book on
I know. Well, you want to have him on your show so he can promote his new book?
promoting his new book on how LGBTQ AIP are brainwashing our children.
Buy gold.
Yes.
And catheters.
Who's writing the book? G. Gordon Liddy. Go away. Go away, G. Gordon Liddy.
I don't see any broken pieces, but what I do see is some good work here. Let's see.
Oh, well.
Buy silver
I don't know
cat.
if you guys can see the threading,
If you order now, you'll get a UTI.
Yeah,
but
now they just, well, they
there's
just
threading in
hologram.
Once it's
every chamber.
you have to use a catheter. I'm gonna be like,
And as for this, looks like he's got threading in chamber 2.
tell the good Lord.
Oh, whoops. In chambers 2,
Need to see that other guy.
4, and 5. And then he's got,
And this right now
oh hell, I forget what that's called.
they're hearing people are concerned that Roe v. Wade is going to be overturned.
Counter
That women are
drilling? Shit.
in the
I'll have to ask one of the pro podcasters to
media outlets. So when we say media,
give me the insight on that.
it loses sense of
Yeah, he rimmed that out nice. Hey, good job on this Lockpicka69.
over in Charleston.
It's awesome. So now I'm going to snap a picture of that pin, refer him to this video, and we'll see what he would like to do about it. So I appreciate everybody watching. Hit the like button, make a comment if you have any comments, and share it with your buddies. Get everybody involved. All right, people, have a good day.